Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates. But as well, thank you in advance for your love and support, your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now do keep in mind as well, this is meant to pertain to the following 48 hours for you, beginning around when you are guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. But we're going to keep it simple and pull from the Light Seers deck. So let's pull some tarot. I'm hearing not everything's black and white as I'm being drawn to a black and white poster on my wall. For Virgo, next 48. Eight of Wands, a lot of communication in the next 48 hours. I feel as if people are getting to know you. I also sense that things could feel fast-paced around you to an extent, but then you're just moving at your own comfortable pace, okay? Things feel like they're progressing slowly, but then other people or situations kind of fast-paced. You could find that one situation's fast-paced and then another is quite slowly paced. Communication taking a highlight, though, for a lot of reasons. Feeling as if you're communicating your way to victory, okay? As we do have the Ten of Cups right there, if you move that to the side. Interesting wording. Let's keep shuffling. Time for you to shine, or time for you to simply mellow things out and allow for oneself to recognize that you can be that peace in the situation. At times, it's one of your strong suits. I didn't love that wording, and I feel like you could definitely be spoken through by spirit in the next 48 hours. Feeling as if, excuse me, that is why at certain points your voice might take an increase randomly, or you might find that you just say something in the weirdest way, the weirdest wording, or you speak out of line, okay? Do have patience with that. It's just a reminder that you're very much spiritually connected. As I do feel like Spirit's highlighting in certain ways, certain disappointments. I feel like a change or something even you're learning through communication isn't quite thrilling. Okay, we're going to put that back. There's an underlying focus on a leap of faith you desire to take, right? You're reminded of something you want to cut out of your situation, to say the very least, as we will take that. There's a feeling that a lot of Virgos drawn to this reading are feeling a little bit feisty in the next 48 hours, even if you're not showing or utilizing that side of you, that part of you just being quite present. It's just like a sense that you're a bit frustrated or annoyed by certain energies, factors, adjustments, getting close to what you desire, but it's just like they're saying at what cost, okay? We keep it real on this channel. The King and Queen of Swords, I'm hearing both represent you, okay? Keeping that sword at bay, but ready to use it if need be. Trying to balance out your masculine and feminine side. I feel as if there's just a vibe about you where you know what you know, and that's just that, okay? And it feels as if you could even be pushed to trust your intuition more in the next 48 hours. Hence the beginning message about not everything should be taken at face value, or not everything's black and white, right? There is the gray in the midst of some of what you're hearing, or a situation, or even why certain adjustments and changes are coming to be. I just feel as if there's part of you where it's like, why does everything have to feel so complicated when you just know how things should transpire or move forward, right? It feels like it could be work related, but it also could be in a living situation with friends, you name it. It's like, so again, the black and white, the grays being highlighted or just being pinpointed for you, right, in certain ways, is part of which to help you re-recognize or remember that your intuition should be trusted always. It's strong, okay? Even if someone feels, they're saying like a know-it-all, or just feels the need to bring you on board to believe what they believe, or want to convince you. Interesting. They're saying a lot of convincing, okay? But it feels like your eye is on your Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, happiness, stability, right? And to keep that in mind right? Like, obviously you're going to keep it in mind, but to keep that perspective alive, does that make sense? To recognize that, yeah, there's some difficulties, some disappointments. They're saying some gossip and just a lot of talking in the next 48 hours surrounding you and even coming from you. But I do feel like you need to remember that that's your ultimate goal, okay? And I do feel like it's benefiting you all the meanwhile as abundance is flowing in, okay? Doors opening for you in the near future, if not in the next 48 hours. And that is because of your hard work. Bear with me as Spirit pushes me to lose my voice. It may happen to you in the next 48 hours. I do sense that you could be gifted money for one reason or another, or a materialistic gift, okay? Some of you could experience a connection to a Knight of Cups swooping in, even if it feels not up to your standards, okay? I do sense that you're not so thrilled to keep moving forward with the situation, and it could remind you why you're looking for a change, an underlining focus on a Tower moment. Bear with me as I pick this card up from the ground. There's a sense that at times when you lose or feel like you can't find that inner strength, it's this push from Spirit and from the universe, potentially through others, to just dig for it, you know? It's like it's right there, pick it up, okay? Move on forward and do what you gotta do and take care of yourself all the meanwhile. You're one strong individual, and it feels like there's a sense of powerful communication coming through, whether it's Spirit, other people, you name it. It could be multiple situations to remind you what you're made out of, okay? And so it feels like you need to prioritize or just move that communication up on the ranks of importance, right, in comparison to the annoying communication that obviously we've mentioned is taking place in the next 48 hours, okay? You can do it, and I feel like there's just a reminder of what and who's not meant for you in the next 48 hours, but there's also this vibe about you where you just aren't fully or at all in the mood, okay? When someone brings you a level of gossip or BS or just annoying information that you know you can discard or just walk away from, do so, okay? It's going to benefit you greatly to just keep things simplistic and more positive, okay? Or just focus on what work or productivity you have at hand. They're saying Spirit's on your side. Keep that in mind. Pulling right from the middle, the Four of Cups again, okay? Just know that, again, there's a reason why you're being pushed to remember or to highlight who and what's not meant for you, okay? It's going to benefit the next chapter for you, as I really feel like it's a 48-hour period where your independence is being highlighted as well. You're reaching for that pentacle, going back to that Ten of Pentacles focus, if you will. And I feel as if, again, you're being pushed to keep the hope alive. Okay, we didn't say that yet. But in the midst of being pushed to remember your inner strength, even if you have to put up a bit of a facade at certain points, keep the hope alive, okay? You're on your way to greatness, and that's something there's the potential to lose sight of in the next 2 days, in the midst of certain annoyances, difficulties once again. But do allow yourself to just fall back into the way things are transpiring and understand that you have the power to work on oneself, your habits, to put your hands up like the Queen of Cups and try not to desire the control over others or factors outside of you, and just remember what is actually temporary within your situation, okay? To understand that underneath it all, you're being noticed. I feel like there's somewhat of a focus on love being in the air, right? But it's hard to prioritize it or even care to an extent because of all the other they're saying issues or difficulties or factors you have going on in one's life, okay? Let the difficulties subside and just focus on the positives and keep your eye on the prize in the next 48 hours, as I truly feel like there is a level of confidence about you, even if you're not in the mood, okay? To sit back in your throne and manifest what you desire, as, again, money's on your mind, your career's on your mind, but I just feel as if you need to keep a positive perspective and allow for yourself to keep the silver lining alive in one's mind as you head towards more money, accomplishments, and I feel like endings and beginnings, or at least one of which that you truly desire. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing next 48 hours, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.